Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Cosmos Atom. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, if you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to check that out. It's going to be in the top right-hand corner of the video. Also, I want to mention the two donation links down below in the description. If you want to support Ukraine, you can go over to one of those links. You can support the Ukrainian refugees or Ukraine's military by donating. Those are official websites, and obviously no one is asking you to donate, huge amounts of money. Even $5 is going to make a difference. So thank you all for donating. Now let's get straight into the video. Jumping into the daily chart, we are on TradingView. So this Fibonacci retracement has been set up on my charts for a very, very, very long time. And as you can see in the last video, I did give you $15.66 as a back test of support of the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level, okay? And we have lost that level right now. And below us, we have the golden ratio at 0.618, which is $8.88, almost $9. So this zone over here is your strong support zone, not only because this is the golden ratio, but because we have seen strong resistance of this zone, okay? We've been rejected from that zone twice, and we've had back tests of support after we broke above for 3 times, right? For 3 different occasions, we bounced off of the golden ratio over here, and this is potentially something that we could do right now. I'm not saying we're going to get there, but if Bitcoin's going to start dropping below $30,000, then, we can probably come back all the way down here to $8.88. And I'm buying a ton of Cosmos coins right now. And you can see all of my buy alerts in my Patreon. So the link is going to be in the description. Check that out. So in the last video, we did talk about our potential falling wedge pattern over here. But as you can see, we have lost the support of the pattern right now. So this pattern is invalidated. What did I say there? So what we can do right now is just adjust the trend lines over here, and this becomes right now a channel down pattern. As you can see, you do have one touch over here, second touch over here, you have one touch over here, you have your second touch over here, and you're bouncing from there. So potentially what happens in these channel patterns is you come up to resistance, you get rejected back down, and you come all the way back down to test the support until you break either to the upside or to the downside. You have to break the trend. Until then, you have to be expecting bounces from the resistance and bounces from the support trend lines. And this is a good opportunity for you to potentially have some good swing trades. If you're looking to buy for the long term, like me, then these cheap prices is a blessing, really. It's a blessing in disguise because a lot of people start selling when they see these huge sell-offs. And I've been in the market for quite a while now, so these sell-offs for me are a good opportunity to dollar cost average. So if you want to set up some buy limit orders above the golden ratio here, just slightly above, maybe just $9.08, something like that, don't have the exact same number of the Fib retracement, because a ton of people are going to have the same Fibonacci retracement set up, and they're going to have the same buy limit orders as you. So there is a lot less chances of you getting filled if you have your buy order exactly at the Fibonacci support level. However, if you have it slightly above, you can potentially help reverse the price from there, and everyone who had the buy limit orders over here is going to be forced to buy higher, thus pushing the price even higher. That's what smart traders do, at least. But everyone's got their own strategy. So if we take a look at some of our long-term targets over here, we do have $269, which is the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement. That is something that I'm going to be targeting. And this is my bull market end targets, right? We can get there in 6 months. We can get there in a year. I don't know. But obviously, Bitcoin needs to flip bullish from this downtrend that we find ourselves in. Now, jumping into the daily RSI real quick over here. So you can see that we were in this symmetrical triangle over here. These white trend lines represent a symmetrical triangle. We lost over here the support of the triangle. We back tested the support as resistance. We lost the pink trend line, back tested that as resistance, dropped into the oversold, had a little fake out over here, dropped below right now. As you can see, we were pretty low over here, sitting at the index of 23. And right now we are recovering from the oversold. You can potentially hit the pink trend line once again and get sent back down. And basically, when you are this low, the only thing you can really do is just buy and wait, right? There is no other thing you can do. If you like the project and you believe in the project long term, this is the best thing to do. And the last time we were this oversold on Cosmos Atom on the daily chart was back in March of 2020 during the COVID dump. As you can see, we didn't go that low. Here we were sitting at the index of 22, and here we were sitting at the index of 20. And as you can see, once we recovered, the move was very, very quick, and we got all the way back up to 65 on the index, and eventually we did get into the overbought. Okay, so this is a very good opportunity to buy more Cosmos Atom coins. Now let's jump into the Binance website for more oscillators. Okay, so we did have this resistance trend line on the Binance chart in the last video, and we did have this support trend line over here. We lost the support trend line. We are very overextended from the 20 EMA. As you can see, there is a huge gap in between the 20 and the 55 EMA, which gives me another reason to believe that we're going to have a relief rally relatively soon, because that's what you do after these strong sell-offs. And this Fibonacci retracement, as you can see, I did give you $15.91. You almost got to the 2.272 here at $12. And what you can do right now is I'm just going to expand this just by a bit, and we're going to use this as our swing low. As you can see, so this is going to be your support, $11.65. And you have the 1.618 over here sitting at $14.36. And this is, by the way, the daily chart as well. Let's go into the Stochastic Rsi over here. So as you can see, we didn't go into the oversold, and right now it seems like we're going to have a reversal, because you are potentially going to have a bullish cross right now where the blue line crosses above the red line, and once you have a bullish cross, you tend to have a strong move to the upside. Jumping into the MACD, as you can see, we're getting pretty overextended to the downside. Let's see if we have had these overextensions previously. So look at this over here. You are very much overextended here to the downside. This was November 2021, as you can see. And from there, you had little sideways movements. But then look at this bullish cross and look at the overextension and look at the move you had to the upside. The same can be said about here, about this area. You're getting very overextended to the downside below the histogram, and you just have to wait for the bullish cross as your confirmation. Okay, that will be your confirmation of the uptrend. Let's jump into the weekly chart as well and see what's going on here. Basically, when we have these dips, you know, I don't think we don't even need to have that detailed of a technical analysis, really. You just have to buy when it's this low, really. So the 20 EMA is crossing below the 55 over here, and this can potentially create a bearish cross, right? Once you cross with a 20 below, you're creating a bearish cross, and once you create a bearish cross, that is your indicator of a downtrend of the bear market, whatever you want to say. And we did get this on Bitcoin as well, and that is quite negative in my opinion. So we can potentially be consolidating and even, you know, creating lower lows for the next couple of months, because we've been in this consolidation period for a very long time. So I do not think this is going to last for another year. I do think we're going to see a reversal in the near future, probably in the middle of the summer. I don't know, but that's what I think is going to happen at least. Now, the important thing for us right now is we don't want to lose this low over here that we created in the June/July pullback over here. As long as you hold this low and you potentially print a higher low, you are still in an uptrend on the weekly chart. And the higher the time frame, the more important the trends and the patterns are. So we'll see what the markets do. Obviously, if you go lower, just dollar cost average even more, The weekly stochastic RSI is in the oversold over here, so another great opportunity to dollar cost average. And if you take a look at the weekly RSI, this was the stochastic RSI that I was talking about over here. And if we switch over to the relative strength index, let's just compare the peaks and see if we have any sort of divergences over here. So, okay, you have your high over here. Really, yeah, no divergences over here, but we are still relatively low on the RSI here. You're seeing at the index of 36, very close to the oversold. You can look at this swing low over here as a potential support level, so that is going to be sitting at 34 on the index. So potentially once you see a bounce off this level over here, off this over here, let me just get that off this level, then that is your potential entry. And we did have a symmetrical triangle on the weekly here as well, and you just lost it. If you're looking for a nice little swing trade, then potentially look for a back test of resistance of this symmetrical triangle. So you can draw this out on your chart, so you can follow it at any time, really, and you don't have to come back to this video every single time to look at the patterns. But if I missed out anything on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Patreon. It's a great way to support me and a great way for me to give back to those who want to support me. You know, a lot more exclusive posts in there, technical analysis, video requests. We have buy and sell alerts, low cap gems. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.